pull this right here. All right, let's get it. All right. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to another edition of the Brothers of Legacy, where we don't stand out, we stand up. And it is Friday, Freestyle Friday. So I appreciate you guys. Good morning, Cheryl. Good morning. Yes, Lord. Happy Friday. Good morning, Lisa. Great morning to you guys. Appreciate you sharing. Sharing is caring. Make sure you tag somebody and let everybody know that the Brothers of Legacy is in the building. We are in the building. So we got to make this thing happen. Sorry, got a message from the government. All right. Pastor's running a little behind, but he'll be here as well. I got some other folks rolling in slowly but surely. We're going to recap the week, talk about some other things, and we're going to go from there. So as always, I appreciate you guys rocking and hanging with us and being a part of this movement. All my replay viewers, all my podcast people, Kathy Wiley in the building. Great morning to you. Good to see you. And as always, we're going to recap the week. We're going to talk about some other things and then some other things and then some more things. And if you haven't joined our text community, I didn't text my community this morning. Realized. Join our community. Text brothers to 84576. Text brothers to 84576. Stay a part of this movement, a part of this change, a part of all that is going on around here. So make sure you are texting brothers to 84576. I got something I'm still working on. It's going to be pretty dope. I'm excited. So excited about it. So definitely be a part of it. It's just be a part of the texting group so you can have an opportunity to connect with what we're doing, some of our future projects, and some of the opportunities you'll have to do some different things. I'm gonna just say that. Like I said, as always, make sure you share this conversation and tag someone that needs to hear this. Share this conversation, tag someone that needs to hear this. Be a part, because only through you guys do we grow this message, grow this platform, and help other brothers. Greetings. Thank you, Mama Corey, for rocking with us this morning. Great morning. It's always good to see you. So make sure you text brothers to 84576. Be a part of the change. And I appreciate all my people that's given into the community financially. And if you don't know, you can help us increase our impact. Go to $BOL 2019, $BOL 2019. And definitely that helps as well while we make some big moves and some changes. And I appreciate all those that have given. I thank you for that. And you can always give more. But I listen, a dollar matters. So I appreciate you. So I got a whole bunch of stuff we're going to talk about today. I was trying to get them in for my brothers to start rolling in, because this is Freestyle Friday. So we're going to be all over the place. That's why there's no particular topic. We're just going to be talking about a lot of things that are happening, some controversies, this and that. All right. I think he's here. Is he in the building? Looking stable? Is he actually here? All right. Bam.
What did I do, AD?
What's up, brother? How's it going, man?
Good, man.
Awesome. You on your way work, home?
Man.
just running.
Always working, bro.
Alrighty. All right. Stand back, stand down. We're going to drop this intro. We'll be right to Zach.
I didn't want to catch that morning. Good morning. Welcome to another. Good morning. morning, good morning, good morning. What's up, everybody?
Oh, that's me. Slow on my sharing there. Slow on my sharing. I was like, what is that? That's fine. Let's see. Let's go. All right. So E, how's your week been? How's your week been, brother?
Good, man. Good. Long,
What's up,
tiring,
E?
but good.
All right. Long and tiring. I hear that.
How
I hear
about
that.
yours, man?
It's been interesting. It's been interesting, but it's been good. It's been good.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. So I want to just dive in, and I'm sure this, if my other brothers come in, this is going to be a topic that's going to run a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But I've been watching some videos, and this thing that's probably been a controversy a little bit for a while. How do you feel about tipping? How do you feel about tipping? Um, do you feel like it should be a requirement? Do you feel like servers should get paid more? I mean, we're always on that. Like the minimum wage should be the minimum wage for everybody. I don't
Right.
know why they get $2 or $3.33, or like
Yeah.
I've never understood that. But how do you feel about tipping? So, and I'll give you a quick story. I went to a spot,
Yeah.
and we ate. Food was all right. Service was in, and then he hit me with a was it 20%? It might have been 20. Was it 20? Maybe 10? 20. I'm gonna say 20. 20, 15, 20. Automatic tip, like in the bill.
Yeah.
And
That gratuity?
then gratuity,
Was it that
yes.
good? Yeah.
Yeah, and then and it was just two of us. Just two. I just want to make that known. It wasn't like eight of us. I understand. There's a lot. It's like,
Just
listen,
put it
y'all
out
ain't
there.
about to skip one. I worked hard. I understand. But it was only two of us. And and then of course there was a line to tip even more. I was like, but I've already
You
given
already
you a tip.
snatched.
You already chosen what I'm gonna give you. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like unless you coming in the door, like just let you know there's a 20% gratuity. I get it. Like I'm with it, but in a way, like a forced tip is like I'm not paying my employees a lot, so I need you to compensate for that. you know,
Right.
with a
Right.
forced
That's how
tip.
it comes off to me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
with a forced tip, it's like I need you to cover the cost of this server. I was like,
Yeah.
can I cut the middleman and I just go straight to the kitchen and get my own food?
Right.
Like,
Right.
now
Right.
I can do that. So yeah. So how do you? What's your feeling on tipping in general?
Well, just the concept of tipping doesn't bother me much
What's
or
up,
at
Dwayne?
all, to be honest with you. What's up, D? But like for me, it's situational, and I
Right,
guess sometimes the bigger question is, to me, it's obvious that we okay with tipping. It's just
right,
about where, you know, you tip your stripper, but do you tip DoorDash after y'all already done charged me, and after I already paid for the meal? You know what I'm saying? Like
right,
whenever somebody doesn't want to tip, you will have your occasional stingy, just regular person, right?
right,
But
right,
whenever somebody doesn't want to tip, it's kind of situational. It's like I don't feel like I should be tipping you for this in this situation.
right,
You know what I'm saying? Like
right.
I'm gonna keep it real. Like the valet people, I've done it on a date, so I don't look like I'm standing out. But like, what did you really do if if the establishment is offering this service?
Right,
Because and you see it a lot of downtown places, a lot of
right,
downtown locations.
right,
You're offering this service. Like if I don't come because I can't park my car, then you lose my service altogether. So you have to offer
right,
this, right? So
right,
what
right,
am I tipping you for? You know what I'm saying? Like
right,
sometimes it's not necessarily clear
right,
why in this
right,
situation I'm paying you extra, But
right,
big
right,
parties, yeah, I get it. Like, it's 18 of my whole families, my uncles, my cousins, half of them
right,
drunk.
right,
Yeah,
right.
you put
You
some work
do.
in tonight.
You're right.
You
You
know what I
deal with
mean?
some
Yeah.
stuff.
So I get it.
Right,
And I'm all for people getting their money. And I know people do a lot of the tips and they get their money and the overtime
right,
and stuff. But I'm with you. Sometimes just laying it down as a concept. I just don't feel every situation you deserve to be tipped.
right, right.
No, I'm
Like I'm
with you.
DoorDash, you that like the whole that's the concept. I'm paying you to bring me. You know what I'm saying? It's not like you're not getting paid.
Right. Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like when you my Uber driver and I might rate you a 5, whatever. That I guess that's like a cousin to tipping. Like I'm giving you something extra
Right.
on
I have to
top
say
of
nothing.
what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? But I was
Right.
really impressed with your service. But I
Right.
paid you for what we agreed to. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So my fault. I ain't mean to cut y'all. It's just
No, you good, bro. I was agreeing with you. Like that when it comes to the valet, this because for me, okay, let me do this. Merriam-Webster defines a tip as a small present of money given directly to someone for performing a service or menial task, gratuity, so on and so forth, right?
Right.
The valet dudes, I'm with you. Y'all ain't got no parking, but y'all got a building over here. So yeah, you want to eat here, you want to go here, so give me some extra money. Now,
right.
what happened to validating my parking? Why don't y'all just validate it? It's y'all's. Validate it. The only thing I do like about, at least in Atlanta, the dudes that I've seen, them dudes work. So I mean, yeah, I mean it's like you say boat. It's like you say boat.
Like out here, I've never seen cats do that. Right? They be hustling like
it's like,
yeah, they run.
I mean,
they run.
For lack of a better analogy, it's like giving a crackhead your keys because they be on it.
Right? They are.
So
they are on.
I think in the whole scheme of things, if anybody deserves a tip, they might deserve a tip because them jokers, they give you everything. You can't. I haven't seen a fat valet. Look, if you want to lose a couple of pounds, go be a valet somewhere because you go run. But that gratuity put like at one of my favorite restaurants, and I know it's not really a restaurant, but places to eat is Golden Crust. It's enough of the Caribbean feel that the food's good, but the prices aren't crazy.
I got you.
But don't put it in
right too.
Yeah, but look, here's the thing: it's a tip. Right. You can't make me give you a tip. A tip is for whatever service you give me.
Right.
Yeah.
And some places just don't deserve tips.
Yeah.
Don't get mad at me if you ain't give me no service. We got soda. We got Pepsi products. I ain't asked you what products you got. I got what you got to drink. We got Pepsi products. Or if I gotta look for you when I need a refill, or if I gotta look for you 15 minutes after the order's supposed to take 5, and you ain't come over, sir, we'll be out with your food momentarily. We got a backlog. Give me some extra. You treat me good, I treat you good.
Right.
But a tip is not expected.
Right.
But the other thing, even when you bring that up, I'm thinking about like the security guards who work in a high-end like apartment complex, or the UPS man at the end of the year. Like there are businesses who tip them,
right?
Because for 365 days, you got me my packages on time. You let my guests in the building with no problem. I lost my keys that one time. You see a lot of tipping going on around Christmas. Christmas cards, like my father-in-law call it with some guts in it. You know what I'm saying? You like show something for a year's worth of coming through. All right. So I'm with the tipping in certain situations, but some of this stuff just misses me. And like D you said with the Golden Crust, like we're not even like sitting down in all the restaurants yet. Like, why am I tipping you?
Right.
I just went through a buffet line pretty much.
I did it myself.
Well, you brought a whole other concept, bro, because it's Corona season now. That means you ain't serving me. All you doing is putting my food in a plate like you're supposed to do.
Right. You asked me what I said brown chicken, and you put it in there.
It's a 20% now.
Come on. So am I against it? No, I'm for it. I'm down for it. But like what D was saying with the Pepsi product, like when the servers get lazy, don't I just hold the right to say,
I'm giving you some change.
Do it. You know what I'm saying?
Can you take that 20% off there? I ain't get no extra service.
Yeah. Or bare minimum, let me give you just like a bare minimum tip. Like, so I'm with tipping. I've tipped for so long that I don't know if I could leave a restaurant and feel like regular. Like, you know what I'm saying? I probably feel a little off.
Tipping has become
I'm not
normalized.
tipping my Uber driver.
Tipping has become normalized.
I'm listen, I am one black man that doesn't fall into many like pushed on stereotypes.
Oh, so
but
you
this
like
one,
LeBron James. You get a $300 meal and leave $5.
Didn't Obama really leave somebody like $100? Hey, but you know, like those guys who did the country clubs and stuff. You know, you valet, you work at Augusta National, and you just doing all this. You talk about a tip. They were trying to leave with a job. What you call it? I'm trying to say a reference letter. You know what I'm saying? They were trying to leave to slide into the fraternity so that they could be, all this stuff for the rest of their life. So I'm with you serving me with something in mind. I guess I'm saying. I know that sounds a little on the line, but I'm with you having a motive. But like, I guess I'm just like gotta earn it though.
And I mean,
this girl done danced for 3 songs straight. She earning her money out there. Tip that young lady. But like, I'm just gonna tip you because I got 18 people with me.
Right.
But I'll say this, and I'm gonna let Pastor jump in. When like to me with the tipping of like UPS and your post service, those people, those are kind of like tips but bribes. Like I want to continue to have grace, because when someone hits you off with some good money, you don't just go to the house. You go to the door like, hey, your stuff is here. You need me to open that for you and put it in your house for you? When you hit somebody off with enough money, they just you special. You're like, oh no, this dude gave me $100 last year. Hey, how you doing? I'm still here this year. How you doing? Everything good? Okay. So for me, those kind of it's like I said, it's like a tip but a bribe. Like because I want to continue.
That's setting the stage. Right. Like when I was a young dummy, and I used to go clubbing. Yeah. Every time I went to a new club, the first time I saw a waitress, I give them a good extra tip because now I'm gonna see how this go. Now, if you do me right and you come back here and my cranberry and Grey Goose is light pink because you did me good, we got a good relationship. but if it comes back and I look like I got some Kool-Aid in my cup, that's the last tip you ever getting from me.
Listen, V said no tip for the bathroom valet who hands you a paper towel in the club. Yeah, man, I don't.
I can get my own paper towel.
Hey, I'm like, no. I got this. Because
I want Pastor to get on this, but you know what, Tiffany? I want to stop, and I know they're gonna hate me on this, but I'm saying, okay. Let me not hold on. I'm sorry. Let me retract for a second. What I'm trying to say is this. Okay, I'll say it like this. This is a form. The impression is a form of tipping. I'll say it like that. And once again, I know there's probably some spiritual foundation to it. It's just like a look that I don't think is the cleanest look. But when these preachers getting into their hoop and we start running and throwing this offering on the platform, I just don't think that's the best look. Now I ain't say it wasn't. I ain't even studied it yet. So Pastor, I don't know if you got some spiritual foundation or some legs to it. But it looks like a tip.
I heard some like a tip one time to start that. I Pastor could probably expound.
Yeah,
on
Pastor could break it down. Pastor be knowing, man. And Pastor, if it's right, it's right. I'm just saying it just don't be looking right. So why when I preach, I don't get one. But when the Wayne preach, he used the same scripture. Them Hebrew boys is coming out regardless of who preach. So why he get a tip? That's why I just don't think it look right.
Sam says stripper money at church. Hey, Sam says stripper money at church.
No, driving it, bro. I'm not against it. I just don't know if it look right. Is all I'm saying.
Well, listen, it doesn't look right for the folks who know what life is like in the club.
Okay.
Because the only people that are offended are the people who be throwing money at the club. Think about it. If you've never been in a club, why would it bother you?
Right. But at church,
you never seen anybody make it rain. Why would that bother you? You're basically saying, I want to make it. I appreciate you getting into your word and studying that word. That word is hitting me. It's getting real good. I want you to, and a lot of it is consistency. I want to thank God that you didn't take a break today. That you brought a real word today. You know, I mean, that's just the truth. And some people do it because they just want to be seen doing it.
Right. That works.
It's all about the motives.
I'll take it. You want me to call your name while you coming up? I'll take it.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I don't like the look, but I have to appreciate the fact that if that word is good and you're seeding certain people, that's different than they're offering into the ministry. That's a seed into the life of the messenger, because I know you prayed over this message before you preached.
Yeah. Yeah. And Pastor, I definitely ain't saying nobody going to hell over it. I just sometimes the look be looking a little thrown off to me. But I knew. I'm
listening to you guys. I listen. You guys are the reason why I am not in the restaurant business.
No, but hold on. I am a tipper. I tip, like real talk.
I tip of grudge and necessity though. Like I gotta tip. It's just in my DNA now. Like I'm not a cheerful tipper.
You're a twin, brother.
I am
not.
Did Pastor just eat to somebody? Or a whole industry?
I ain't even fooling because of you guys.
No. Listen, I believe in, and I think Dwayne, you said it. First impressions. If there's a place that I frequent,
absolutely,
then I'm going to tip because you're going to see me again and you'll remember me.
Yep.
I always tip for remembrance.
Right.
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 And sometimes I tip, even if you haven't done your job, I tip so that it'll make you think twice about how you interact with your patron. Yeah. Right. Because sometimes you'll change somebody's mindset and it's a blessing for the person coming behind you. Because they don't know what they're going to get.
I guess that's where my push your grow and motivator stops.
Yeah, because it's a struggle. The thing is, and I say this to people: don't let your last client ruin your next client. That's the truth. We do this in life all the time. You paying the price for the person I'm paying the price for the person that came before me. But my responsibility, my obligation, I feel on this planet is to change your way of thinking. Not to change you, but just change your way of thinking. So I want you to understand, everybody ain't that bad. I mean, listen. I don't ask anybody to agree with me on this. This is Brian McCrory talking.
I know. Listen, I feel rock it out, brother. Rock it out.
I live a life. I like to pull. This is what I tell people all the time. I like to love the hell out of people.
I got you.
I love that line. I love that line.
That's how I live my life, trying to love the hell out of people. Yeah.
Hey, look, I ain't gonna lie to you. I was stunting one time, and I think I changed somebody because I was out on a date. I was young. I had just got my bonus for re-enlistment, so I had a little bit of extra paper in the bank, and it was this chick that everybody. Let me stop because some of y'all don't appreciate the word chick, and it's just the way I talk. No disrespect. So there was this
wonderful lady.
There was this young lady that I was trying to woo and impress.
There you go.
So we went to this nice restaurant in Manhattan, Kansas, and I left a $50 tip. When we got to the table, I was like, "Hey, I'm trying to impress this girl." I was like, I need you to give me some good ambiance. I need you to set the mood for me. I was like, I promise I got you. And they did me good. She thought she was going to get like a $10, $15 tip. I left a $50. Now, this is 23-year-old Dwayne. I left a $50 tip in Midwest America.
Nice.
Man, don't you know, every time I went back to that restaurant, even though she didn't get a $50 tip in the future, when I walked in, if there was a line, I didn't have to wait in line like some people did. If my food, if it was a long line in the kitchen, she went back and she ended up telling me that she told the man in the head cook or whoever it was. Hey,
Head
I
chef.
got the head chef. Hey, I got a customer who got diabetes. They need their food kind of quick. Need to get their sugar level right. So I go in and get my food like everybody else been there 30, 40 minutes and just ordering, and I'm already eating. So it pays off when it was an investment.
When I used to travel constantly when I moved to Georgia, I ended up having a red coat at Hartsfield Jackson. Y'all know the red coats at Hartsfield Jackson?
Yes.
Right?
Yep.
Okay.
What up, T?
Red coat said to me, here's my number. Anytime you travel, let me know you're coming.
Wow.
And I don't care what every time I had to get on a plane at Hartsfield, I got walked straight through.
Wow.
Like I was a
Celebrity.
dignitary. I'm telling you, and everybody used to look like, who is that? Who is that? They'd be looking. I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, it's just me. But I'm saying that I never had to worry about standing in line at security. I always got walked through. Even if I didn't have first class, I always got a chance to walk straight through. As long as this person was working, I went straight through. And I'm saying that's the kind of stuff that favor will get you. But the thing is, people don't understand, favor is in your action.
Yeah. No doubt.
How you treat people.
Right. I'm with you.
Yeah. So,
Pastor, do you believe, I know you said you reward, so that can probably correct the behavior, but do you believe in rewarding bad behaviors?
Say it again. Like
you said that sometimes you'll tip, and that giving that tip with bad service might make that person, I guess, feel convicted, if I'm saying that right. But do you feel like sometimes it might have a negative effect that you might be rewarding bad behavior?
No, I never look at it. I mean, only time I think about rewarding bad behavior is if you're doing that with someone in your house, because I don't know the other people's lives. I don't know their pattern of behavior. A lot of times we make the mistake of looking at what somebody did and making that who they are.
Right. Gotcha.
Right. Somebody does something foul. Oh, he's just a foul person. No, he did something foul.
Right.
It may not be a foul person. You just caught him at the wrong time. And so I'm always going to assume the best in people. I haven't always been like this. I'm saying this is what I evolved into. Right. I'm going to pretend like you just having a bad day because, you don't want me to go tit for tat. I promise you, I play for keeps.
That boy from Kentucky, y'all ain't heard.
It's better for me that I assume the worst, that you're just having a bad day, and I'm gonna let you know it's just not that bad.
Again, then, Pastor Bakari says you don't want these hands.
But it's not that. What I'm saying is,
I know it's not.
The reality is we can make it ugly.
Right.
Yeah.
But my thing is, I don't want to carry that around with me for the rest of my day after I interact with you.
Yeah. Who would want to carry that person around with them? Yeah.
Yeah. So I'd rather, give you something else to think about. And if it doesn't change, I won't even know because I don't know who's coming behind me. I'm going to do what I have to do and I'm out. But my motive was heaven bound. So I know that I'll reap those benefits.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
See, we forget that, and I don't want to turn this into a sermon, but we forget God is looking. Right. You might get a good feeling out of some get back, but be not deceived. God is not mocked for whatsoever.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Whatsoever. It don't matter. I mean, he did it to me. That's just it. So
I mean, I feel you, Pastor. I mean, I feel you.
Now I feel you because
it's Friday and I'd have changed the whole mood. My bad.
No. Honestly, that's fine. That's fine.
Pastor, I feel you because I have to forgive you for that Cowboys jersey you're wearing right now.
He knows not what he does.
He knows not what he does.
I love Deion. I love Deion.
We're going to the Super Bowl.
Oh, come on.
Okay. All right. Let's move along.
See, look at that. There we go.
All right. It's so important for those who are paid under are underpaid. Your impression means a lot. I have a cafe, so I truly understand. As she says, tipping is an excuse for the place of businesses not paying their staff accordingly. Nope, that's not my responsibility. I'm not taking that. I mean, I understand the tipping, but they need minimum wage needs to be the same for everybody. I don't understand why.
I think her point is
It's just period.
It helps the people who are unfairly paid.
Yeah,
so you're right. Yeah,
I
business.
got you.
Yeah,
no,
that's what I'm saying.
I think what she's trying to say is because people are supposed to tip. Well, let me do a code. Because people are quotes supposed to pay a tip, close quote. That the owners be like, no, I'm going to pay you $3 an hour because you finna get this 20% over here.
Whack.
Right,
so all you get is $3.
It's whack,
Yeah,
and it shouldn't be on. I'm already paying for this food. I'm just saying.
Yeah, but
I'm already paying for
this
food.
But here's the thing: not tipping, you're penalizing the person who's a victim of that.
I feel you.
True.
I feel you. So they don't have to. We need to protest. I'll stand up there with you. Protest.
So who's wrong? The non-tipper or the owner that's only paying
the owner? The
owner is wrong. But my
egg.
thing is, you go in there knowing these people don't make enough money, but they have to work.
I mean, I hear you, and I'm with you on that because they have to work. You know. Yeah, I think the system needs to be changed.
Totally needs to be changed.
I don't like.
Yeah,
I don't like
being.
And I don't like I told the story before with the 20% tip already gratuity put on my check, and it was two of us. I'm like, yo, that like, I mean, I'm already paying for the food, you know. And
Can
then
I tell you something?
Go ahead.
You know what that 20% is?
Go ahead.
That 20% is because 80% of the parties that are larger,
right,
have problems. They run you like you stole something. So they automatically put it in there to make it work for servers while. The truth is,
we don't work them.
Yeah, the truth is we work people, man. We work people. Y'all talking about, Dwayne was just talking about just going to a restaurant and he's evaluating. Let me see how they act, and then that'll determine my tip. How many people you think go into a restaurant with that kind of mentality?
Everybody.
You understand?
Yeah.
So these people are slaving for that little extra $10 to $15 because they know they're being evaluated. And you're right, there are some that just have bad attitudes, but for the most part, they know that they're on display. They know that they are under the gun. They know the lights are on. They're under constant evaluation, you know. And so I feel like that is hazardous pay.
Right.
To be in the restaurant business or the bar, whatever it is, when you have to serve people for tips, man, you should get hazardous pay because 80% of the people that come in there, they come in there with that evaluation light on. Like, let me see how you act before I determine what I'm going to give you at the end of the night. And then some people will sit there and they'll write they know you got to pick the check up before you leave the table. So they'll put the tip on there and watch and see how you react.
Oh, no, I don't do that.
And that's the life of people serving.
I throw my 50 cents down on the table and I'm out.
No, I have my tip and try to get out of that because I ain't want nobody to come back and say thank you. I don't want. I don't want. Like,
I don't listen. I don't want to thank you or stairs. Like, is that all you gonna give me?
No. See, because I never give a tip that I would be ashamed of. When I want to give a bad tip, in my mind, if I want to give a bad tip, what I just do is I don't come back there no more. Right. If it was that bad that I want to give a bad tip, I'm pulling you out of the Rolodex of places I'm going. But I got a question for you because this is something that I've seen, like as a young man, especially with the pop culture type. What do you call it? When you assume stuff about people. When I used to walk in, people used to think, "Oh, this ain't gonna be a good tip, so I'm gonna just be average with them." And then somebody who looked like they got money come in, and they all, "How you doing, sir? Can I help you? Let me get you this, and this. We'll have drinks out." So what I've seen is people mess up too often because they think some people are gonna tip because of who they are or what they look like. For instance, I had to look something up. Yeah, I had to look something up because I know there's people that get caught all the time. Tiger Woods is considered the worst celebrity tipper. I've
heard that.
The cheat sheet of tippers, and he's number one on the list. Tiger Woods he left a $5 tip on a $10,000 bill.
My man. Really? Wow.
A $5 tip on a $10,000 bill.
You co-signing on this, AB?
My man.
That's all they had left, bro.
Yeah. Jeremy,
I mean, what did he get? Did he get a bottle of 10G? You know, 2 bottles 10G? You know, like
well,
what
let me
kind of
But
service
guess
did he
what?
get?
But here's the thing. No, look at this. As much money as he has made in his lifetime,
Right.
Right.
do you think he's happy?
No. I
Thank
totally
you.
know. he's
So
not
what I'm
happy.
saying is character means something. That's what I'm trying to tell you. We could talk about how rich he is, but the man is not, he's one of the most unhappy people to have that much money and be that unhappy.
And that must.
There's nobody that's going to look at his life and say, "Man, that was a good life."
Right. You're right.
Rachel Ray is on record now. She's in the restaurants. This is
your
Rachel
bad
Ray.
Yeah.
Don't say Rachel Ray, bro.
Yeah,
She don't tip.
Rachel Ray has a policy of she never tips more than 10%.
Oh.
Mm.
That's all you get.
That's
I'm gonna throw out
interesting.
all them pots and pans. It's over. The dog food going back, everything.
You're not
Wow,
right,
Rachel.
Eddie.
Not the dog food.
The next 2 people on the list, and I'm gonna shut up about them, are billionaires. One's an old billionaire, one's a young billionaire. Michael Jordan and Kendall Jenner. Michael Jordan
Kendall
Oh,
yeah,
Jenner.
Michael,
That's
I heard
surprising
that.
to me.
Michael Jordan is on record for saying he gives $1 for every $100 spent.
Okay.
Well,
Okay.
dude thinks life's a competition anyway, so that does not surprise me.
Yeah, I'm
He's
saying Michael
solid,
Jordan's a
very good.
gambler. I mean, that doesn't surprise
He's a
me
gambler,
one
exactly.
bit about Michael
Yeah.
Jordan.
Kendall
Wow.
Jenner,
He ain't
that
trying to give
surprises
no
me a
money.
little.
That's
That
a
does
little
surprise
surprise.
me.
She's younger, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
But she did look in her defense. She I'm gonna put her in the same category as E.
Now notice there's a black person defending a Jenner / Kardashian. I'm sorry.
No. Only because I'm reading it right.
Please take note. Real talk.
Only because I'm so what this is what happened. Her from her total $554 in gratuity. So she left a $20 tip. So she got blasted on this site. But she paid $554 in gratuity. She shouldn't have had to pay a tip. Just saying.
Yeah, like that is a tip.
And
I
gratuity
don't get how
tip?
gratuity doesn't count. It's a
Yeah,
tip.
yeah.
How does that not
Break
count?
that down, Pastor. Doesn't that count if I'm paying gratuity? Do I have to give another tip? Should I feel obligated to give a tip?
No,
Okay.
I don't believe that.
Awesome.
I don't either.
I don't believe if you automatically include gratuity,
Right.
anything beyond that is me just wanting to be a blessing. But yeah, I don't believe
That's
in
not
going.
a tip,
I
that's
mean,
a blessing.
my thing is, I have no problem going above gratuity. I have no issue with that. But I'm saying, I don't support mandating that you go above an automatic gratuity.
How do you feel about gratuity,
gratuity is
in
a tip.
COVID in the COVID pandemic? Because
I'm not any different.
All you're doing is picking your food up. They ain't doing nothing for you. They're putting it in the bag for you.
Yeah, but you know what? The fact that they're out there working means something to me.
Okay, so you look at it in that case. Oh, this essential worker pay.
Like
Let
hazard
me give you
pay.
some extra. Okay.
Yes.
I can buy that.
Hazard.
I can buy that. I can buy it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Yeah, I'm saying. I mean, the thing is, you know, they people don't have to. There are people. I tell you this. There's certain people that don't have to be out there. That are out there anyway. There are certain people that have no choice. They have no other option, but they have to be out there.
Right.
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 Mm-hmm.
Right.
And
No,
I want
nobody
them to know
tipping the
that I'm thinking
mailman,
about it.
huh? Who doesn't get tips? Mailmen don't get tips.
No.
They might and if they're doing the right neighborhood, they'll get something.
Some
yearly.
may get tips.
Yearly something.
Yeah, that's the Christmas gift. Give them a-
Yeah,
I
the
give
Christmas gift.
Yeah.
You know, yeah,
Right.
my wife would do that. My wife would get because I don't give them nothing. My wife would give them.
I feel you.
I remember years ago I used to throw like these free papers, and the boss was like, "Yo, if you take a card and put your information in there, people will send you some money for Christmas." I'm like, "Really?" So I got quite a bit I got probably like $200 worth of tips and stuff. It happens. So it happens.
Yes, D, you're right. Some people don't know what gratuity is. You're absolutely right.
100% V.
Look,
Right.
I knew what it was, but I didn't really know what it was till one day I'm looking at my account. And I'm like,
gratuity is
you found out real quick.
Gratuity is the disaster recovery plan for restaurant workers.
Wow.
It sure is. I looked at I was like, hold on. I only paid $20 for it. I was like, this Applebee's, man. I only paid $20. And I gave a $10 tip. I was like, what's this extra money they talking about? Because I was young and stupid. I won't look at
Who is gratuity? I didn't see him.
I didn't know company name.
That's like, is that a drink?
I didn't see that dish.
Gratuity.
I didn't get an extra drink.
What company is that?
I only got that frozen Bahama Mama. What they talking about? I ain't get no gratuity.
You're asking your family, did you order gratuity?
Why the 20%? The sad part is, somebody look like.
I didn't see that on the menu.
Yeah.
What part of the menu was that on? Did you get dessert? Did somebody get dessert?
Somebody did this gratuity on. Oh man,
bro.
All right.
So AD, I got a question for you.
What up?
You do rideshare part time, right?
Yeah.
So what do riders do that irk you, that you want to stop the car and say, get out? Do you ever have any of those moments?
Pass gas.
Nah, I spray enough Febreze to cover that, and I keep my window open so we don't sit in the funk.
Says Ella Cool J won in the rap battle with him and Kumo D.
Right.
So what you're saying is you've learned.
Oh yeah, learn today. I don't know. I don't really have. There's nothing that I can really think of. That. Yeah, I probably just had one dude. He was like, it was like a 45-minute trip. He was like, I like to talk on my trips. So like, yo, and I'm not, a big talker. So being pressured to come up with conversation, was like hard.
Right.
So I think that was a tough trip. And because the trip was like 45 minutes.
Ooh,
So
I
think he's from India or something. So I was just asking about his country.
So he was talking to you like this, my friend. I love to talk.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Don't do
The
it.
opinions of Dwayne Goodman do not reflect those of brothers. I can say.
Thanks, Cole. Oh man.
I'm like Pastor though. When I used to drive for Uber, and it's offensive smells for me.
Okay.
I picked somebody up near Mercedes-Benz Stadium, kind of between like the Bluff and Mercedes-Benz Stadium, and they get in the car. Now I'm not going to go that route, but I'll say this.
Yeah, don't go that
Please do not reveal the race.
Right.
We in Atlanta. I think we know who the race is, and the race wasn't an issue, but I digress.
This is getting lower and lower and lower.
Immediately following them getting out of my car, I wanted to be disrespectful because their smell was disrespectful to my nose.
Okay.
I wanted to roll the window down, but if I rolled the window down after they got in,
right,
it'd have been like, yeah, I'm talking to you.
Right.
I wanted to spray the Febreze and Lysol as they got in, but it'd been like, yeah, you stink. As soon as I got them out of the car, I pulled over to the first gas station and I bought the little trees, and I bought 3 of them, and I put them in all of my vents and turned the heat up so I can get fresh air.
What flavor you got,
Listen, listen.
Somebody had used the
and playing the role of Sandman Sims is Anthony AG1.
Right. No, but I have no shame. I'm like, well, I roll it down and get the crack, and then I probably take it to Febreze and shoot it toward the carpet right up front next to me. I have no shame. I don't care. You come in there funky. You funky. Everybody know when they're funky. Like, ooh, I gotta get this car.
And they knew they was funky too, because
they know.
What they had did before they got in my car. I'll just say that it was like 2-3 o'clock in the morning.
Right.
So who Ubering at 2-3 o'clock in the morning.
Right.
They were going home. They was leaving the house and going home.
Okay.
But they should have jumped in the shower before they got in the car.
Dwayne said his car was smelling like curry. That's sad.
I can't use the term that we say in the South.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
I feel like you keep getting there. Don't do
it. B said when I was driving for Lyft, he said guys were trying to holler at me. I hurried up and got them to their destination. I could
surprise
imagine.
Me.
Yeah,
not surprising at all.
She shared that story a little bit. Yeah. B, you could have hollered back a little bit though. B, how long were you driving? You ain't meet one dude that came at you right. That's all I want to know. Please put it in the chat. That's all I want to know.
That's interesting. That's a good question, there, brother.
We won't get that story.
There's some countries body orders now. All right, yeah, you're right. We're gonna leave that alone now. So
this won't body odor. This won't body over. No. I can't put it on body. Like I've smelled some cultural odors.
Right.
And it was like smelling salt.
All right.
But this was cultural odors.
All right. So how about Joe Biden and the border patrol issue? How about Joe Biden and the immigrant border issue? Any issues how do we feel about that, or do we have any information about that? Does anybody know? Because I'm kind of loosely following.
We need to work on getting this this student loan correct.
Right. Did you see that, Ephraim? Sam said he ain't have no car. Wish he wanted a rider with a rider. You're using a car.
That is a good point. That's a good point.
And with the mic drop,
he lost his shot. Yeah, okay,
right there.
V set the mic up there. Sam dropped it.
That is probably why V said no, not one.
Yeah.
Basically, no. He's like, hey, my car's in the shop. That's why I'm taking my car. My Lambo's in the shop. My Lambo's in the shop.
You know the Lambos be cutting up sometimes. You know they stall a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
I gotta go all the way to Charlotte. I gotta go all the way to Charlotte just to get a technician to look at it.
Oh man.
All right.
This is a tip for you women out there who get uncomfortable in Uber and Lyft drivers. There was this one female who just opened up because she felt super comfortable around me. She was like, most times when I get in the Uber and it's a dude driver, she was like, they always ask me, so you ain't got no man? She was like, I look at him and I change my voice a little bit. Yo, I am a man.
I'm comfortable ride all the way, like,
Oh my gosh. I am a man.
Well, here you might get like, cool. What's that like? Oh man. All right.
Oh man.
All right. I appreciate you guys rocking with us and hanging with us. If this is your opportunity to share, if you don't know who you're watching, it's the Brothers of Legacy. Conversation a little deeper Monday through Thursday, but Friday we like to cut up a little bit, have a little fun this Friday, and talk about things that are on our mind, silly, crazy, or whatever it may be. But this is your opportunity to share. If you've not shared yet, make sure you do so, as well as tag somebody that you want to be in this conversation that may have something to add as far as tipping, Lyft, Uber driving, being a passenger, however that gets down, or may have a question for the brothers that you might want to ask. And if anybody out there just has a random question that they want to ask, do so. Feel free to ask away. And let me ask you, brothers, anything on your mind that you've seen that you would like this week, that this is either ridiculous or this is a great idea or this is something we need more of?
I saw a math equation this week.
Okay.
That got me. I want everybody on here, and if you're in the comments, I want you to think of a number between 1 and 10. Everybody get a number. Everybody get a number between 1 and 10.
Everybody hear that? It's a little delay, so they're gonna get to it.
Between 1 and 10.
1 and 10. 1 and 10.
1 and 10. Okay.
Yeah. So I hope everybody got it. Now, the number that you've chosen, I want you to Don't show me the number.
Oh, it's blank. It's the other side.
Okay. I want you to take that number and add 6 to that number. Pick a number between 1 and 10.
Saying it.
Yeah, any number between 1 and 10.
All right.
Okay.
And then I want you to add 6 to that number.
Okay.
All right. You add 6 to that number. Now I want you to subtract 3 from that number.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
I'm still able to do it in my head, so as long as you don't be too crazy, I'm good. All right.
You got it? So you pick a number between 1 and 10, add 6, subtract 3. I got it?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Now I want you to take 5 from your original number.
Okay.
Take 5 away from the original number. That's a lot of thinking that, Ephraim. You got to go back to your original.
Let me pull over. Hold on.
All right. Okay, so original number. Okay, you said take 5 away. Okay.
The number that you end up with is 3.
Wait.
Hey, you some musician or something?
Wait, hold on. So wait, I had to take 5. Wait, my number was 5 though.
Okay,
So-
then you add 6, which gives you
Yeah,
11.
then I got 11. Then I took
Then
away
you subtract 3,
3.
which gives you 8.
8. Yeah.
And then you subtract
But then I
5,
just
gives
take-
you 3.
Oh, I hate you. Oh man. Yeah, look at that.
Sam said nope. Because I think
You
mine was
can't
up
add.
too. He said witchcraft. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Don't get
Pick a number
started.
between 1 and 10, add
That
6,
That was good,
subtract
sir.
3,
Mine
then
was three.
subtract 5, and you'll end up with 3.
Look, I'm sitting up here like, how you do that?
Actually talking about witchcraft. She crazy.
She said, I would like to hear a talk on how do you know who you are?
That's a good topic.
Interesting.
I like that.
How do
That's
you
that same. I like
You're gonna have to
Jordan.
write that one down. You have to write that one down.
I got it.
Since we're on equations, I got another one. The biggest number is 30.
But Miss Jordan, no, we gonna be coming from the Bible though.
Right.
I ain't got no Budapest, nothing for you.
Oh, she already know that
Yeah.
that's her family right there.
Right.
Okay.
So here's the biggest number is gonna be 30. So AD, Pastor, and Cole decide to go on a trip. Right? They get there, they need a room. Now, all the rooms in all the major hotels are sold out, so they got to go to a Motel 8. They go to the Motel 8, and E is sitting at the front desk. E said, our rooms are $30 a night.
All right.
Now, if the rooms are $30 a night, how much money a piece do AD, Cole, and Pastor got to pay?
Say that
$30
again.
room, there's 3 people. The 3 of y'all in the room is $30, and y'all splitting the room.
Okay.
$10 each.
So each one
How
of
many
you pay
nights?
$10 each. One night,
Right.
just one night. Each
Okay.
one of y'all pay $10 a
$10
piece, right?
Okay.
Right.
All right. So everybody come out their pocket with $10, and they pay E the $10. He got $30. Now, when they get to their room, Pastor was like, "Hey," he gives a call to E. He was like, "Look, I'm here to preach. So y'all don't have any clergy discounts?" He was like, "Yeah, I'll send the money to you. I'll send the discount to your room." So
Okay.
E gives me 5 $1 bills to take back to the room. I get to the room and I see 3 people and I got $5. And I say to myself, I can't give each one of them an equal amount. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give each one of them back $1 and I'm gonna keep $2, right? So I give AD $1, I give Cole $1, I give Pastor $1, and I keep the other $2.
Okay.
Let's see, I keep the $2. If I give each one of you back $1, how much have you now paid individually?
$9.
$9, right? Everybody's paid $9 a piece, and I kept 2. So what's 9 times 3?
27.
27.
Plus the $2 that I kept.
29.
That's 29.
Where's the other $1?
Someone stole it.
Wait a minute.
Hold on. Slow down.
Miss Robinson would be so mad at me right now.
I already gave you my answer. Someone had sticky fingers.
Damn,
so
you heard that.
There's your answer.
Wait, run the discount back to me again. What we gave Pastor back for the clergy discount? That's how we got the $5 in the first place.
Right, and I'm bringing the $5 to the room, but I get to the room and I was like, I can't give it out evenly, so I'm gonna keep 2 for myself, and I'm gonna give everybody back $1.
Yeah.
So I give each one of y'all back $1, and I keep 2.
What type of shell game are you running, man?
What $1 do?
It's a question just to prove that math isn't always perfect, like we are always told it is.
You like Penn and Teller in the Run DMC's It's Tricky video.
Real talk.
Look, I made Ashley say, "Oh snap! Shit, look, Pat's still over there doing the math." He was like, "Hold on, something. Let me that don't add up."
Money just don't disappear. That $1 somewhere.
Right. That's why the government getting us that $1.
Right there.
Wow.
Right back to the man. There you go.
Right back.
The man got it.
Man.
The dollar is actually part of the system,
Part of the system. It's taking us. This was wrong.
and you will never see it.
So right now, let's stop the system. Give Cash App. You 2019, all the dollars are counted
And stick it to the man.
and stick it to the man. Let's stick it to the man.
It's only $1. Dollars disappear faster than that.
Right. You can't even buy a good bag of chips for $1 now.
That makes
You
me
ain't
mad,
lying.
bro. You remember the 4 for $1 little bags of chips that now 2 for $1.59?
Man, what you talking about, man? You just go to the corner store, get right, get that quarter juice, the moon pie.
Ooh,
That little brownie
man.
with the nuts on top of it.
Look, for 55 cents, you can have a bag of chips and something to drink.
Right.
You ain't even getting a bag of chips now.
Man, you take me back to when I was 9.
Yeah. We used to drink that. Y'all had rich soda. Oh, go ahead, AD, man. Don't give
Yes,
me
sir.
no snacks.
Go ahead. I see you going back. You said what? Had that?
No.
Red sodas? Yes, he.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
In Carolina, it was that cheer wine.
Yes, sir.
Oh man.
Yes, sir.
Your wife posted something last night with one of your children.
What?
Y'all know how people post like, me, this is what I said, and then them, this is what they said. Y'all know you've seen those kind of postings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ephraim's wife posted, this is dealing with Kinsley, one of Ephraim's children.
Oh.
She said, I asked Kinsley, what are you doing in my room? Kinsley responded, I'm having me time.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Oh my God.
I look good trip, man. For real. Yeah.
His baby was
trip,
in
man.
mama's room talking about I'm having me time.
Yeah. But I told her she got to start talking in front of the kids. They listen to every word she say and then use it against us. You know what I'm saying?
That is golden. That is golden.
Yeah, man.
That's the beginning of entitlement. See, that's what that is.
Right there. I hear you loud and clear, guys. I'll go home and spank that out of her, man. I hear you.
Wow,
I know
man.
that's what you wanted me to get out of all of that. That's what you wanted me to get.
Oh man,
it ain't gonna work, bro. It's divide and conquer. It ain't gonna work. I saw the cutest little girl on TikTok. I think I might have shared this with one or two of y'all, and I know y'all can't see it, but I'm just let the audio play.
Like, do it Then I'll take your tablet away. Do it, Mom. Take my tablet away. What are you gonna do? Entertain me and play dolls with me?
Right. The punishment there's more of a punishment to me, right?
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, wow, that's a good one. Because I'm quick to be like, I'm gonna take that phone.
right. It was like, what we doing, Dad? What we doing, Dad? What we doing, Dad? What we doing,
Here's
Dad?
my dog. Can you plait his hair?
Right. Let's see my side. All right, E. Appreciate you, man.
Yeah,
All
we
right,
man.
we rolling out of here.
Easy.
So we appreciate you guys rocking with us and hanging with us and laughing with us. We look forward to seeing you guys next week. Another edition of the Brothers of Legacy. If you missed any episode, you can listen to it on the podcast. It comes up every day. And we look forward to seeing you guys. Richard says, I'm helping some college students as case study, I guess, for disabilities. Awesome. So we appreciate you guys. We look forward to seeing you guys next week. Thank you, Mama Corey. Appreciate you. Thanks for always rolling through and hanging with us. And if you've not, text the community, text brothers to 84576, text brothers to 84576. Be a part of the change, the movement, and all that great stuff, and then some. All right. So make sure you stay safe. And that. Let's see. Yes, thanks, y'all. No problem, V. And thank you, V. Thank you for your blessing. And yes, indeed. Yes, you have a great weekend. Have a good interview. Get that job. Don't worry about it. If it's you're gonna get blessed with a lot of tips. If that's the you won't have us coming in there. Don't worry. We're all in Georgia. Well, I mean, except Pastor. Pastor's good, and maybe Cole, but me and Dia we the evaluators. All right. So we look forward to seeing you next week, same time, same channel. Be blessed, and just stay safe, and know that we love you, but God loves you more. Peace out.
I didn't want to catch that. Good morning. Welcome to another edition of Good morning. Everybody.